NBC 10 breaking news.
That breaking news tonight, a potential major blow to the White House's COVID-19 strategy. Tonight, the Senate passed a resolution to repeal President Biden's vaccine mandate for private sector employers. The measure passed in a 52-48 vote. Senate Republicans argue while vaccines are important, they believe the mandate is unconstitutional. The resolution now heads to the House, but it's not expected to gain much support there.
Also breaking tonight, some parents might be left scrambling to get their kids to and from school tomorrow as dozens of bus drivers in Delaware are set to go on strike. You're watching NBC 10 News at 11. I'm Jacqueline London.
And I'm Jim Rosenfield. Thanks for being here. This strike is something they have been anticipating, but schools got the official word today that drivers from First Student Bus Company will be going on strike tomorrow. The bus drivers voted down the most recent contract offer, and they're planning to walk off the job tomorrow as well as Friday. This affects several school districts, mostly in New Castle County. Appoquinimink School District is one of them, and we spoke to the superintendent tonight. He tells us they've been dealing with a bus driver shortage, so they do have an incentive program to pay parents to drive their kids to school.
So the beautiful thing right now is that because we have so many parents that have opted into that program, our school day is not impacted that greatly.
Students in that district who will be impacted have the option of doing virtual learning as well during the strike if they can't get someone to drive them to school. Now to new details about what investigators initially thought was a gas leak in a Bucks County home.
According to police, it was an apparent carbon monoxide leak that killed a woman and sent her husband and son to the hospital. Investigators were called to the Sellersville home when the couple's other son couldn't reach his parents all day. NBC 10's Stephen Fisher spoke to police tonight about what may have led to that deadly leak. Stephen.
Police say that concerned son had to force his way into his parents' house, and it was he who pulled all three members of his family out of the house and away from the gas. And police believe a faulty appliance may be to blame. Skyforce 10 was over this house in Sellersville tonight after police say a man reported the smell of gas when he arrived at his parents' home.
Had to force entry inside the house and found his parents and his younger brother inside the house. He actually was able to remove his brother and his mother and his father out of the house.
His mother, 51-year-old Susan Hess, died at the scene. His dad and younger brother were both rushed to St. Luke's Hospital in Bethlehem.
If the other son would not have gone to the house to make contact with his parents, it probably would have been much worse than what it turned out to be.
We just got to know them. They're only here about 6 months, 7 months.
Frances Allen lives next door. She says once the windows were ventilated, she could smell the gas from her own front porch.
When they came and opened all the windows and the doors up, then I was standing out here with my neighbor, and her and I were talking out here, and we started smelling the gas.
She watched helplessly as first responders tried to save Susan.
I pulled them out of the house and stuff, start working on them and stuff, and that's all we know. And I go, oh my God, no.
While it's still early in the investigation, police believe they know what caused the leak.
It appears that it was a faulty appliance inside the house and not anything that would have been caused by an outside source.
This investigation is ongoing, and as we mentioned, the father and son, they both had to be taken to St. Luke's Hospital in Bethlehem. Right now, their status is unknown. In Bucks County, Stephen Fisher, NBC 10 News.